What's up, y'all? Got this Haskell coming up this weekend, Saturday, Oceanport, New Jersey. Mile and an eighth, $1 million on the line for this one here, and this is another race in the road to the Kentucky Derby coming up September 5th this year. I don't know if you guys saw earlier today, Peter Pan Stakes. Country Grammar got the win there, Irad Ortiz Jr., so we'll probably see him again as well. But let's get into this Haskell here. Number one, we got Dr. Post. Dr. Post last out was in the Belmont Stakes. He ran second behind Tiz the Law, who had a great race, the most impressive race by any 3-year-old this year, in my opinion. However, Dr. Post didn't have a bad race either. He ran second behind that 146 and change time there. So he's going to be back here. They got Joe Bravo aboard him now. Irad Ortiz Jr. is not going to be riding him this time, even though he had him the last two times. But we got Joe Bravo. He knows Monmouth Park very well. And Joe Bravo is a well enough accomplished jockey. I think that he should be able to be competitive aboard Dr. Post here. Now let's look at number two, Authentic. Now Authentic, Santa Anita Derby runner up. I like this horse to win the Santa Anita Derby. He didn't get it done. Drayden Van Dyke, in my opinion, was a problem. I think he didn't let the horse run his race in a natural flow that he likes to run it. Got caught at the end there by Honor AP, who was ridden by Mike Smith. I said at the end of that race that they probably needed a better jockey on Authentic, and so guess what? Now they've got Mike Smith riding Authentic. Okay, Bob Baffert's the trainer of this horse. You know, he knows what he's doing. Went and got Mike Smith, put him on there. He's still going to have his work cut out for him. That doesn't make it an automatic win just because Mike Smith's there. All right. That last out, like I said, second in the Santa Anita Derby. Before that, he got a win in the San Felipe, and he got a win in the Sham. Decent races there. Probably going to be running out front, but it's going to be a lot of horses, I think, trying to get that lead in the beginning. So Authentic's not just going to be able to cruise and get what he wants. Dr. Post is probably going to be out there. Also trying to get the lead, I think, is going to be the number three, Jesus' Team. All right. Now this horse is at 15-1 out of Tapit horse. This is an interesting horse. He started off with a bad maiden race. They put him in maiden claimers. He eventually got a win in maiden claimer, got claimed. It wasn't a bad win, mile 137, but he gets claimed. They put him with a new trainer here. They got this D'Angelo training him now. And the horse is looking good. Mile and 135, win by 6. Mile and 134, he's second by 2/3. 2/3 of a length on that one. Different jockeys. Luis Saez had him in the one win. We had Sammy Camacho. In the second one, we had Gaffleone broke the maiden. So the horse is all over the place. Now, the problem is he's got Nick Juarez riding him now. Now, I think this horse has a chance to win it, but Nick Juarez is going to have to not be Nick Juarez, and he's going to have to be able to get the win. He's got his work cut out for him, but hey, Nick Juarez can put his name on the map. If he gets a win right here, gets this horse into the Kentucky Derby, it's going to get a lot of attention because of the horse's name. So definitely, you want to keep your eye on Jesus' Team here. Good-looking horse. Like I said, good-looking horse. The trainer difference, I think, is definitely taken a hold with this horse. I just don't know if Nick Juarez is the right guy to be able to get him a win here. So we'll see. Another one, like I said, running out front. Fourth, we got the number 4, Ancient Warrior, another front runner on paper. So that's 4 for 4. Constitution sires this horse. He's a Tapit horse. Got Forestry on the other side, so some decent breeding. Horses being ridden by McCarthy, though. McCarthy's never ridden him before. His last few outs, a third, and a sixth. Not too close. Different jockeys, Bejarano, Tyler Bays, Garcia. I mean, in the end, it's all 6 furlong races, 6.5, 6 furlongs. So Ancient Warrior is definitely going to have his work cut out for him. I expect him to try to get the lead as well, being that he's used to running shorter races. He might not be able to do that, so we'll see. I think Ancient Warrior's really going to have his work cut out for him, like I said, in this one. Number 5, we got Fame to Famous, all right. Fame to Famous, J.C. Farrer aboard, all right. decent breeding on this one. He's another Tappet horse. His mother's father, Stormy Atlantic, a blast from the past there. Stormy Atlantic out of that old line of Stormbird, Stormy Atlantic, Storm Cat. Anyway, Fame to Famous. Good breeding on this horse. However, morning odds 30-1. J.C. Farrer riding him. Last race, allowance race, fourth, 8 lengths off the leader, a mile and 16th and 142. Before that, another mile and 16th on turf, as was the other one, fifth in that one. So the horse is switching over to dirt now. It looks like he's bred more for dirt, so maybe he will like the dirt, but on the turf, he hasn't been doing too much. So for some reason, they take a horse that can't win on turf, and they want to put him on dirt, and put a mediocre, at best, jockey, J.C. Farrer, aboard him. So good luck with Fame to Famous. We'll see what he can do. Number 6, Lebda. This horse, interesting. Citron's riding him. He's been riding him most of his career there. He has gotten a win aboard him. But the horse is last out in the Ohio Derby, which is not a competitive race, a mile and 8th and 151. He was 6th in that race, 11 lengths off the leader. Got to do better than that to get something done on Saturday here. Race before the Ohio Derby, he was got a win there. 4 lengths off, mile 16th, 144. Before the ad, he win at a mile. So he's shown some. He can get some wins in some lesser races. Those are some lower quality stakes races. But he didn't have anything in the Ohio Derby, so we'll have to see what Lebda can do in this one here. And last but not least, number 7, we got New York Traffic. All right, New York Traffic out of Cross Traffic. Paco Lopez riding this horse. He rode him last out second. 1 length off in the Matt win. Not too impressive of a time. He ran in the Louisiana Derby before that one, Risen Star before that, second Louisiana, third in the Risen Star. So this horse is looking for a win, run second, third, hitting the money. I don't know if this is going to be the race for him to get a win either. Didn't seem to be able to do too much with these other horses there, and I think the competition in this one is going to be a bit too much for him. Now, the thing is that the pace is going to be really fast in this one, I'm thinking. We got a lot of horses out there that show some speed. Everyone except for the number 5 shows speed. So I'm expecting the 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 7 to be out there. That's everybody except Lebda and Fame to Famous to be out there looking for the lead. Not sure he's going to sell on. I'm kind of thinking Ancient Warrior is going to end up getting the lead. Maybe Jesus' team will get the lead. I do think, however, they're going to go too fast, probably 46, 45, second opening half. That's definitely going to put a lot of pressure on some of these less accomplished horses. So that's what I'm expecting. I think Mike Smith keeps Authentic just off the pace, but he doesn't choke the horse. I think that Joe Bravo keeps Dr. Post in there a little bit off the pace as well, doesn't try to take the lead. I think it's really going to come down to those 2 horses. Now, I do like Jesus' team in there to run third. I think Jesus' team will be in there. Like I said, I think he might be able to get a win in this one if a better jockey. But Warren is going to have to do a great job to get him in there for the win. I don't really think that's going to be able to happen. So I got him third. Fifth or fourth, I've got the 5, Fame to Famous. I do think that because of the pace, he's just going to struggle, wander in there for 4th place. Now, in the top 2 was a tough call. We got Joe Bravo, Dr. Post. You got Mike Smith on Authentic, Baffert training Authentic. We got Todd Pletcher training Dr. Post. However, in this one, even though Mike Smith and Authentic are 4 to 5 favorites in the morning, Joe Bravo on the morning odds are 5 to 2. I'm taking Joe Bravo and Dr. Post to get the win in this one. Todd Pletcher, I'm giving the win in the Haskell over Bob Baffert and Authentic. I think it's probably going to be pretty close, but I just think Dr. Post is going to have more. I still kind of like Authentic, but for whatever the reason, I just, after seeing that Belmont, I think, I don't know if Authentic's going to be in that same class there. So I got Dr. Post in the win, Authentic running second, Jesus' team running third, and Fame to Famous fourth. All right, see y'all after the race.